Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CRZO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time. Frampton does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Quite the eventful day, not only today, but you factor in yesterday's movement from Monday, and you can see volume well above average. So a lot of eyeballs on this one and want to get some things mapped out here from the technical perspective, as there's really two main levels that stand out. And the first one is not an exact level, and I say that because from within the grand scheme of things, essentially the price has started to form this overall uptrending trend line. And now there's a couple ways you can do it. You can use that trend line, or you can just simply use, no pun intended, the 50-period simple moving average right there, which on my chart is being denoted by that purple line there. Moving averages are kind of what I like to call trend lines for lazy people. So if you're like, I don't feel like drawing a trend line, that's okay. That quote-unquote trend line will draw itself for you, and as time goes on, that line will get higher and higher. So no, that's not a trend line. It's a moving average, but they're essentially one and the same here. The point here being that the one part of the chart that really stands out is that despite all this up and down price movement, they're, at the core, the price has started and continued to just progress slowly and surely in the upwards direction. I mean, it hasn't been a smooth ride. There's been, lots of ups and downs here, especially recently. But when all the dust is settled, these lows keep getting higher and higher, and that's how that trend line has been built. So that's really the first level that stands out, is the overall trend. And really, from a support standpoint, Clay, how do I measure the health of the overall chart? As long as the price remains above the trend line or the 50 period, or if you want to use both, then everything is still perfectly fine. So you could have the price go all the way up here and then come all the way back down here, go all the way up there and then come all the way back down there. But at the end of the day, as long as these lows keep getting higher and higher and higher like they've been, that's what you want to see. Now, on the flip side of things, as far as the level that's really made itself pretty apparent, especially after today's price movement, is as far as levels of resistance are concerned, is this area right here at basically $11.65. Now, yesterday, the price did peek its head up above there, but that didn't last very long. But it's really made itself apparent now that for whatever reason, kind of a random area, but $11.65 is where people are wanting to sell. So that is definitely public enemy number one from the resistance side of things. I'm not saying $11.65 can't be broken. I'm just saying that apparently, according to the story that's being told to us via the chart, the price is really going to need to bring its A game if it's going to be able to break up above that level and then stay up above it. So all in all, though, interesting movement the past couple of days. The overall trend is bullish, so let's see if the bulls can continue to build upon it or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.